I love living alone because...
Have you ever dated someone for like 9 or 10 months and then found out?
Have you ever been in love?
I'm a P for the streets, man.
Why do every female in their 20s have a baby, bro?
Like, I just got off of work. I can't do it anymore.
Just completed my bi-monthly check-in on this shorty and her man to see if they've broken up yet.
Where are the men that's gonna say, can you be ready on Thursday at 5, baby? And
hey, give me a kiss before he comes back.
I also need someone to handle me. And only an alpha or a double alpha can do that.
I'd rather marry a guy who is rich, buys you a ton of fancy shit, but cheats on you.
Having baby daddies is literally the most ghetto thing I've ever done in my whole life.
What do you mean we have to pay rent?
I love living alone because for dinner tonight, I'm having a martini, dirty, soup, chicken noodle to be exact, and a grilled cheese with Gouda, and no one's son is complaining that I didn't cook dinner when he wants to split everything 50-50.
Who are you yelling at? So you mean to tell me you're that greedy that you can't share your little sandwich, your little soup and sandwich with somebody else? Just because it wants to split 50-50? I bet you paid 100% for all that food. Or did you ask mommy and daddy?
Have you ever dated someone for like 9 or 10 months and then found out towards the end of that they hadn't even told anybody in their life about you? You haven't? Oh, that's weird.
So he hasn't told anyone? You mean nobody? Not like, okay, hey, you're talking to a coworker. Hey man, what you got going this weekend? Ah, nothing. Or he tells the coworker, but they ain't nobody? Or you mean he has told no one? Guess you are nobody.
I'm so tired of seeing this sucker, bro. Like, Usher looked at you like, well, you know what I'll do to your wife right now? And you gonna dap his hand talking about you blessed. What kind of, y'all smack? Yo, let me guess, you're blessed because you seen how your wife did that cherry and you know how she is at home. So why would you want to put that on display for the rest of the world to see? Not only that, your women don't respect you. Swear to God, she do not respect you. On my mom, no woman I have ever talked to or have feelings for or anything like that, they would never even think about asking me, Shaquille, do you mind if Usher feed me a cherry? Don't fucking play with me. Do not play with me. Now, if you're a cuck, this all makes sense. And I apologize. If you don't know what a cuck is, I don't know what to tell you. Go Google it. But this gotta stop. This gonna dap. Ladies, let me tell you something. No man who really cares about you for real, 9 times out of 10, let's just say 9 times out of 10, because they do not want another man feeding you a fairy. She would. I'm done.
I'm so glad that I am not the only one that wouldn't go for this behavior. I mean, you gonna play in my face? In my face? I don't care who it is. Because you know when they left the house or even before then when they got the tickets, it was going to be this grand ordeal. And she had something else on her mind. And you allow that. And not only that, you dap the man up. Man, that's like getting robbed and then thanking the person who mugged you. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, spend the money wisely. Get out of here. And another thing. What's up with protecting and providing? I'm sure he's a provider, but he ain't protecting his woman from Usher. He's letting her frolic all on in the streets. You know what that man would do to your baby? Man, you gotta protect her from that vulture out there lurking.
Have you ever been in love?
I have. Well, I married him and I had 2 beautiful children with him. But yeah, life changes.
Have you guys had any troubles in your relationship?
Well, apart from a divorce. I think sometimes life gets in the way, especially when you've got young children. And it sometimes gets a little bit hard. But yeah, I still love and respect him. So that's cool.
Looking back, is there something you would have done differently?
Yeah, probably actually try and see things for somebody else's perspective. When you get caught up in the moment of life, you don't always see that. And hopefully my girls will see that. They seem a lot more switched on than I ever was.
What's it like going through a divorce?
It was hard, to be honest. My children, they were 7 and 8. So yeah, hard because I didn't have any family close by. But you know what? I've got 2 gorgeous girls who are quite well-rounded and life's good.
How did that affect you?
I think it actually makes you realize quite how resilient you are, quite how strong you are. I mean, it's hard, but it's, you know, you just get on with stuff. And there's not a lot that actually stops me in life. I just get out there, get on with it, and you're amazed at what you can do because there's amazing stuff out there, even when you get old.
Can I have your name and where you're from?
I'm Louise and I'm from London.
Okay, kudos to this lady. She seems to have a good perspective on what happens because life is going to life. You know, everything is his fault, her fault, or whatever. Life will get in there and you can lose yourself just by raising children and they just fell apart, whatever. We don't know the intimate details, but as she reflects through it, you heard her say something important. She still loves him and respects him. I'm sure she's probably not still in love with him, but she loves him and hopefully she's not bashing her to the daughters. She said, I got 2 lovely daughters. We're moving on. Sounds like she's being a good co-parent. Life goes on. Hats off to her.
I keep trying to tell y'all, I don't come from that squish. I'm a P for the streets, man. It's people out here doing the same activity y'all doing without these millions of dollars. I got celebrity friends. I'm not rich though. You know what I'm saying? I kick it with these folks. And I be doing the same. I might can't buy a jet right now, but I can get a first class flight and get to where I gotta go. All that other shit don't really matter, bruh. It's people, like, I promise y'all, bruh. Like when I was in the country with my people, all the with the money were trying to hang with us. And all we had was liquor and dead in the bed. These folks got all the money calling us like, bro, what's up? What the vibes at? Boy, well, y'all the one with the money. Where is it? And the dudes with the money, the same folks they smacking. We smacking too, bro. And them folks coming up telling how lame these folks is. We like, what? We kind of mind blown, like, girl, you better go over there kicking with them folks. Got the money. We ain't got none over here. They're like, nah. Them folks done blew their money mission to hang with us to have some fun. Like, bro, y'all don't. I swear, bro, y'all don't be knowing, bro. So just because you got money, don't mean you're the only one out having your way, Pete. I promise you that. Okay.
Now, don't lose in the message that you don't need to go out there and get your money. Go get yours. But don't lead with it and don't only depend on that. Carry yourself with a little confidence. Be about your business. It'll take you a long way.
Bro, why do every female in their 20s have a baby, bro? It don't make no sense. Every female single with kids, bro. We don't want that, bro. I'm done dating, bro.
Oh, geez. Unks, who's going to tell them? All right, I got it. I'll tell them. Here's another hurdle that you're going to have to deal with another 4 or 5 years. When they get close to the end of their 20s, into their 30s, they're going to start looking at you like you're weird because you don't have any kids. Now, mind you, there hasn't been a wedding or a ring in sight. They got 2-3 kids, but you're the weirdo. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Guess what this woman right here is crying about?
Like, I just got off of work. I can't do it anymore.
She don't want to work anymore. But what's even worse is what she really wants to do. Wait, it gets even worse. You need to see what the women in her comment section were saying about it. This is me since I was 16. Real. This is literally how I feel. Oh my God. I'm not built for it. I feel this, tired of working. Get that bag, queen. This is legit me once or twice a week. This is so real. This is so real. Here's where it gets interesting. I feel the same way. I started my OF last year and a BF who pays my bills. You can get out. You're pretty. No, I understand this. Do what you do. Girl, it's okay. And I think you would make some money. I think that's what she wanted to write from OF. So don't rule it out. You gorge, you can do it. Find that rich white man, girl. Sister, this is why I became a scripper. Jobs are simply not for me. Like, I'm thinking about it at this point. Honestly, same here, boo. Let's get this bag. I think I came across one comment that told her she shouldn't do it. What does that tell you about our current state of society?
Where are the aunties? Where are they? Why are they not reaching back to these youngins who are ready to give up and tell them, maybe be a little softer, maybe help build a man up. Maybe 50-50 isn't all that bad, because all them bills is what had her crying. And that mob mentality talking about go do OF or swing around a pole is just going to get you in deeper and deeper trouble, because everybody ain't making money like that. Clubs ain't even bumping like that anymore. So now you're going to go out there and do something strange for a little change. And when you get at home and look in that mirror, it's going to be a hole that you won't be able to feel. Don't do it. But aunties, help these girls out. Come on, get in there. That's a man with purpose. He was up there working towards something and couldn't be bothered. That reminds me, when I'm out and about and I'm going to work or coming from work and somebody's out there panhandling, man, it's hard to get that coin off of me then. I'm like, I just left work. I'm tired. And you want me to give you a piece of that like you went in there shooting in the gym with me? Man, get out of here. Good job, sir.
Just completed my bi-monthly check-in on this shorty and her man to see if they've broken up yet. I've been actively rooting on their downfall for quite some time, and sad to announce they're still together. So love wins, I guess.
Exhibit A of why we don't want those male friends hanging around. That's why we say, hey, shut down that social media. Don't look at those DMs, because there is somebody waiting on you to cry on their shoulder so they can scoop on up. And there's nothing like a woman that has options. He gonna wait a decade just to throw her right back out in the streets too. Man, she hit every step. We fall down.
Where are the men that's going to say, can you be ready on Thursday at 5, baby? And this.
There are so many men out there that would love to take a woman on a nice date and be intentional. A guy that will set reservations and actually pick a place. But a lot of times those guys are the ones that are told, let me think about it. I'll let you know. But they never get back to them. And the reason why I know this is because I've been that guy in the past. I remember years ago when I was in my early 20s, there was a girl that I liked and I asked her on a date and she said, yeah. She told me she was excited, and I'm not gonna lie, I was geeked. She was so beautiful to me. So I made dinner reservations a week in advance. I told her the type of setting of the restaurant so she would know what to wear. I got my hair cut. When I tell you I came correct, I came correct. I would talk to her every other day just to remind her about the date, and she said, yeah, I'm still going, I'm ready, I'm excited. She told me earlier in the day, all she had to do was get her hair done, and then she would be ready, and I'd come and pick her up. Picked out some beautiful flowers that I felt would be very reminiscent of who she was to me. So I gave her a call to let her know I was on my way, but no response. I texted her, no response. We were getting really close to our reservation time, so I called them and asked them could they give us more time, and they said they would. I called her again, no response. I ain't gonna lie, I was a little bit worried. I thought something might have happened to her. So I said, hey, I hope you're doing okay. Get to me when you can. No response. This girl was posting on social media the next day like nothing ever happened. The craziest thing is that women do want to be taken on nice dates. But if it isn't by the guy that they want, they would rather settle for less by the guy they want more of. So I took it on the chin and told myself I just got to choose better. It is what it is.
Some women just don't really know what they want. I mean, this man did what we hear time and time again. Took her out on a real date. They complain about that a lot. Didn't say, hey, come over, let's Netflix and chill or get some coffee. Made actual plans to a place that where you knew what type of attire to wear. You knew what time it was going to be. You had to make reservations. She didn't know, but he was being thoughtful, creative, on time, going to come pick her up, and still came up short. Man, that's insult to injury. When she started posting the next day, world just kept right on spinning. she just moved on. That reminds me of when you let somebody borrow a little money because they hit tough times and you got a soft heart. So you lend them some money and next thing you know, you see them out the mall or going somewhere, spending it up, vacation, out there having a good time as if you don't even exist. Man, that's rough. Hey, he picked his ball up, went home, and played at another park.
Where's your man at? Hey, give me a kiss before he comes back. Kiss on the cheek before he comes back. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Hurry up before he comes back, hurry up. Trust no. Trust no. Man in the restroom trying to take a piss. She's trying to kiss me on the cheek. And he's gonna come back like, hey, what happened?
For a second there, I was gonna be like, man, this dude is worse than Usher. Little did we know he's out there doing the good work. Whoo, that's gonna be a long ride home, because you know somebody's gonna tell him what happened.
I also need someone to handle me. And only an alpha or a double alpha can do that.
Yes, the double alphas. Finally, my species are getting the recognition that we deserve. Let's just talk about the key differences between a regular alpha and a double alpha. A regular alpha goes to the gym and works out and eats meat to gain strength, but double alphas like me, we just protein synthesize naturally by stealing the energy from the sun. You people may experience that as winter, I believe. You know, regular alphas, they wake up at 5 a.m. to get a head start to the day, but someone needs to rotate the earth to create time in the first place. And that's where the double alphas come in. Of course, being a double alpha means I have double the testosterone, which hopefully explains the excessive hair growth on my shoulders and my chest. But as a double alpha, I also need a double super submissive, super feminine woman. She's got to be able to cook with her left hand and clean with her right hand and make sure I'm fed at the same time. As a double alpha, I'm fighting double the demons. So I need a feminine, super submissive, double feminine woman to bring me double the peace by exorcising the evil spirits out of my body. A double submissive woman obeys her husband regardless of what he commands. She never questions him, and if there is even an inch of doubt in her mind, she diminishes those neurons and alters the chemistry in her brain to align and agree with her husband's values. So yeah, if any double super feminine, super califragilistic women are watching, send me a DM. Send me a DM. Your double super masculine Superman is here waiting for you.
Here I am, thinking I'm a Mr. Macho Man, tough guy, testosterone, only to hear that the goalpost has been moved. I'm sorry, I don't think I can ever level up to the double alpha. I mean, that's new to me. I don't think I can achieve that. I'm gonna let y'all have that one. And good luck. Good luck. It sounds like a lot of work.
Hey, you big back.
Yeah, big back, but you eating it. Little fat. I'm sorry.
To be fair, she never stopped chewing. I mean, it looked like she was about to pounce on him, but she never stopped chewing. It was a good call apologizing. He might as well just go and pass it all the way over to her. But then again, he may be wearing it, so I don't know. Just get out the car.
I'm walking in the gym. It's a push day. I get to my bench. I put down my bag. I look over and it's a girl right next to me. Now, mind you, bro, it's 45 degrees outside right now. In other words, it's colder than a bitch. So I'm looking at the girl next to me. As I look a little bit closer, she's taking off her hoodie and I peep that this girl got a napkin skirt on. Raw dogging that bitch. I don't know how girls be rocking their clothes now, but for some odd reason, I feel like you shouldn't be rocking it like that. And if you don't know what a napkin skirt is, bro, just search that shit on TikTok, bro. It's gonna pop up. We're in a gym, not the club. I understand a pump cover, because sometimes I come in with my hoodie, and then I take it off, go straight to the tank top. But this is completely different, sis. You damn, bro, you showing all your good shit. And what makes it worse, I'm not even staring at the girl, but I noticed that she's doing a leg day. You want to do a leg day today? You got all your goodies showing? Skirt higher than giraffe. Like you obviously want attention. You got it from me. Overall, bro, it's just something you shouldn't be wearing to the gym, and it's something you shouldn't be wearing in the cold. And this is both of them.
I sure enough was going to say that he was looking. You know, you would have been looking too, so we're not going to judge. We listen and we don't judge, right? I seen it myself. I've gone to events, even in Florida, the Sunshine State, to where the temperatures would drop and cheeks were still out. Never miss an opportunity to try to get a little attention.
Would you rather marry a guy who is rich, buys you a ton of fancy shit, but cheats on you, or marry a broke dude who can't buy you shit and he doesn't cheat?
I'm gonna say the first guy. And here's why. This is why the RedPill exists.
Sad to say it, but she's not alone. I mean, women will put up with a lot of things, but being broke generally isn't one of them.
Having baby daddies is literally the most ghetto thing I've ever done in my whole life. And I didn't just stop at one. I ended up with 2 of them, and I have to deal with both of them. And they're both, I'm pissed off, and it's 8 a.m. It's only 8 a.m., and I'm done with their...
What do you mean we have to pay rent?
I'm sorry. We just need help around here.
You never said nothing about rent before.
Well, now I have to. I need you guys to help out. It's going to be like $800 for each of you.
Each?
Yeah, girl, we pay $2,500 a month for rent here.
So you want me to do rent and a bill?
Well, that will include the bill. So we'll just scratch the bill. So the $800 will include help towards the bill.
Where's all this coming from? Because you never mentioned any of this before.
Well, now that he's here, this is...
This is your house.
Well, he's moving in.
You never had a problem before.
Well,
I just...
now
no.
he's going to be the man of the house.
I'm not paying rent.
No.
I'm not paying rent.
We know.
It's not even your decision. It's his.
Barely know him. He's been here for like 2 months. And all of a sudden he's moving in, and then you're telling us that we have to pay rent?
Yes,
$800
we're
each.
getting married.
Wow.
This is going to be our house.
Well, he should be bringing some money.
The irony of her saying that a person that's going to be up in the house, taking up space, using some of that electricity and eating up that food should be bringing some money. Man, I don't know where you guys live, but $800 for a roof over your head, no real extra bills, doesn't sound too bad. You know, get your money up. 50-50 doesn't sound too bad after all, does it? Nah, she still ain't gonna do it.
There are an increasingly large number of women who are just choosing not to get married and are choosing to stay single. There's a mating crisis going on, and that women who are becoming increasingly college educated and, getting access to resources of their own, that they do continue to exhibit an increased preference for partners with resources. Women are what we call hypergamous, right? Which means that we like to mate up in terms of achievement and educational attainment. And when you have a populace like we do in the US of women who are now on average more educated than men, it makes it more difficult to find a suitable partner. If you're a woman with an advanced degree and you want somebody who has at least as much education for you, that's going to lead to a more narrow pool of mates. And in fact, what we see is that there are an increasingly large number of women who are just choosing not to get married and are choosing to stay single. And in fact, there's a wonderful book called All the Single Ladies that is about this very phenomenon. And women are increasingly choosing to opt out of long-term mating if they're not able to find the relationship that they want.
They're not choosing to remain single and not get married. They have chosen to shrink the dating pool. The numbers just weren't in their favor. And now they stayed at the party a little too long. The lights are coming on. The music stopped playing. And now they're taking what they feel is their only way out. But on your way out, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'll catch you on the next one.